Welcome to today's broadcast of Carroll High School Athletics. This is CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Now, here are your Carroll Chargers.
Hello, Charger fans. This is Austin Fox alongside
Ashley Stickler
with CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports, getting set to bring you tonight's basketball contest between your Lady Chargers and the West Noble Lady Chargers. So it's, yes, Charger fans, it is the Chargers versus the Chargers. And for clarity's sake, we will be referring to both schools in their first names, so Carroll or West Noble, just so there is no confusion, because it is the Chargers versus the Chargers tonight. And if that's not confusing enough for you, I don't know what is. As we get set to bring you what promises to be an exciting contest. And after the junior varsity Carroll Charger team blew out the West Noble Lady Charger junior varsity team, we're hoping for a more exciting contest between the two varsity teams.
Yeah, definitely hoping for a better contest. It will not be fun to watch a game that's that much of a blowout, but hopefully the Chargers can still come up out on top. So.
Absolutely, and again, talking about the Chargers, they had to play a game last night, so whether or not fatigue comes into factor, I don't think it will, but it could be something to consider. This is their second game in a row, and so it will be interesting to see how the Carroll Charger basketball team plays tonight. Well, Ashley, do you have three keys for the Carroll Chargers?
As always, I just say play great defense. That's the biggest key to a game, I think. If you can have great offense, but if you don't play good defense, you're not going to win the game. Also, I always say rebounding. Do not give second chances. It's just easy shots are going to kill you. And just bring the energy right off the bat. Do not get off to a slow start.
All right, and thank you, Ashley, for the three keys, brought to you by CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. We will get back to you with the starting lineups and the start of your game in just a moment. For Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler, this is CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're back with your starting lineups. Austin Fox alongside Ashley Stickler for CSBN. CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. Going to get West Nobles out of the way. Starting at number 20, Renee Ziegler, the junior. Alexis Landros, number 24, also a junior. The freshman, Kelsey Peterson, is number 30. The sophomore, Haley Richardson, is number 50. And the senior, Ashley Dancy, number 54, the only senior on the starting lineup for the West Noble Lady Chargers. For your Carroll Lady Chargers, starting at guard, number 12, Mallory Hester, the junior. Starting at the other guard, senior, number 22, Megan Reeder. And of course, everybody knows about senior forward, number 24, Sierra Geiger. And also at forward, number 34, the junior Tara Plummer. And rounding it out at center, the senior number 42, Lindsay Ziegler. And that is your starting lineups brought to you by CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. And we are just moments away from tip-off. And we will see how well the Carroll Chargers play tonight. They don't want to get too overconfident. If they look at the JV score, you might think that this game isn't going to be much of a fight. But they still have to be prepared and come out and finish the game. And they have to play defense, they have to rebound, and they have to come out with energy tonight.
Yeah, the biggest key to the game, I think, is to come out, get a lot of points early, jump on it right from the beginning.
Absolutely. So coming in to the tip-off, the coaches. Obviously, the Carroll Lady Chargers are going to be coached by Cassie Kreider. And she's assisted by Kendall Hoffman, Bill Thomas, and Mick Jarrett. And the West Noble Lady Chargers head coach Dale Moreno is assisted by Jeff Burns, Becky Younts, and Randy Younts. All right, as Lindsay Schaefer and Haley Richardson go into the tip, and out to get it is Megan Reeder. She'll bring the ball up the court. She'll kick it over, and Sierra's got an early three that's going to be off. And a rebound by Mallory Hester, fighting her way over to Tara Plover off the near side. The Chargers are going to be in their white jerseys with blue trim and blue numbers, and West Noble in red jerseys with white numbers and blue trim. Here's Megan Reeder. She'll fire a three, and that one rattles home.
That's a good start.
Absolutely, as it's number 24, Alex Landeros, bringing the ball up the court. And in the corner, it's 50, Haley Richardson, the sophomore, trying to figure out who to pass it to, has Ashley Dancing. Dancing goes up, can't make it, and we've got a foul called, I believe, on Lindsay Schaefer. And no, they're going to nail Sierra Geiger with her first personal foul. And so coming back in off the throw-in is Ashley Dansley down inside for West Noble. Can't get it to go. And Megan Reeder for Carroll bringing the ball up the court. Throws up a shot, not even close. And Lindsay Schaefer has a good look. Missed it, gets her own rebound, and puts it back up and in. And the Chargers lead 5-0, but it seems like the Chargers are fighting themselves a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. It's good to see Lindsay Schaefer be strong down in the key there. Could get that rebound a couple times and put it back up.
Absolutely, and right now it's number 50, Haley Richardson for West Noble. So get it over to Alex Lanteros. And a long pass into Richardson. She forces up a shot short, and Lindsay Schaefer with a rebound up to Megan Reeder. Longest Geiger, and Geiger puts it up and in, and it's a 7-0 start for the Chargers, for the Carroll Chargers.
Yeah, very important to clarify there.
That's right, there's Alex Landeros to Haley Richardson, and she's going to put up a shot. It's a little short, and Mallory Hester puts up the rebound, and all of a sudden there's Geiger wide open down the court, but can't quite hold it in. Mallory Hester puts up a three, little long, and a fight for the rebound is going to go to Carol Plover. For Carroll, and Megan Reeder has it as she'll drive, now spin, now back out to Plover, mishandles it, gets it back. Geiger drives down into Megan Reeder, and off the glass won't go, and the rebound out to number 30, Kelsey Peterson of West Noble. As she drives and has her pocket picked by Sierra Geiger. Geiger drives into the lane and scores, and she's got 4 now, and we've got a timeout by West Noble. No, I believe one. Yes, timeout. West Noble, 30-second timeout. And, boy, talking about a strong start to this one, 9-0 already.
Yeah, it's definitely a good timeout to take right there because Carroll's just jumping on the right after they got themselves in. They're going to have any chance at this game.
Absolutely, and it's not like West Noble's been caught out of position. They've just been out-muscled down low in the paint.
Out-muscled, out-run, though. There's been a lot of breakaways already in the first few minutes of this game.
Right, and West Noble's not taking care of things in their own backcourt. As you talk about the Carroll making several long passes down to Sierra Geiger. She converted on one of them. Here's Haley Richardson for West Noble off the inbound. Has it to Alex Landeros, guarded by Megan Reeder. Over to Haley Richardson on the corner now, spinning, being guarded by Lindsay Schaefer. And it's inside. And that's a tough basket. That number by Renee Ziegler, who got that one to go. And that was a tough shot down inside. And it somehow rattles home. And there's Mallory Hester near midcourt, double team. Finally gets it over to Schaefer. And Megan Reeder has it for Carroll. Guarded by number 30, Kelsey Peterson. Now drives in and missed it. Mallory Hester with a rebound and is fouled.
And Mallory Hester will go to the free throw line now. This will be the first free throws of the game. And that foul will go on number 20 of the West Noble Lady Chargers, which is
Renee Ziegler. So Mallory Hester trying to give the Chargers a 9-point lead again. Makes the first. And we've got some substitutions. Number 14, Maddie Pasinski, a senior, checks in alongside number 30, Audrey Ballers, the sophomore for the Carroll Chargers. As now another substitution, Mallory Hester checks out, and number 14, Emily Morton, checks in.
That second free throw was good, so it is now a 9-point game with the Carroll Chargers in the lead. West Noble will take it up the floor. It's in the hands of number 24, Alex Landros. Passes it off to the three-point line. But a double dribble by the West Noble Knights will give it back to the Carroll Lady Chargers.
And he looked right there. That time Alex Landros got some separation and made a nice little pass, but the double dribble. And there's Sarah Geiger driving in, and it's partially blocked. And now we got a foul on number 30, Audrey Ballers. She fouls number 20, Renee Ziegler.
Yeah, I'm not sure if that was the best shot by Sierra Geiger. She was almost triple teamed there, kind of went off in a lot of traffic.
Absolutely, maybe trying to do too much.
Yeah.
And sometimes you start to overestimate your opponent and you think you can drive into the lane there and think you're going to have a wide open shot, but it gets closed down in a hurry. And so a block and a turnover and then a foul. That was a lot of just a bad series overall for the Chargers. Missed shot inside by West Noble and then a foul. No, it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to stay with West Noble.
Looks like number 20, Renee Ziegler of the West Noble Knights will take it out, and she will get it into Alex Landros. Will take the shot, rolls off the rim. Rebound will go to West Noble, goes out of bounds, off of Carroll, excuse me.
And Emily Martin looks like the person that it bounced off of there down in the corner. And West Noble now with another chance to put something in. They've missed a couple of good looks. Alex Landeros for West Noble had a look over Sierra Geiger that just wouldn't drop. Here's number 32, and she's going to drive, and as the ball tipped out of bounds, staying with West Noble, that was Camry Hunter. He was trying to get a little penetration there with the drive and couldn't do it, but it stays with West Noble. Long pass to Alex Landeros, guarded by Emily Martin. Drives in, stops, and we got a traveling call on Landeros.
They're trying to go to the basket as West Noble, and which is probably a pretty good idea for them, but not quite getting there. Carroll's playing pretty good defense.
And playing great interior defense, and I think the thought for West Noble is they can drive it out. They might get some penetration and then maybe kick it outside, possibly, but they're just not being sharp enough, and they're not being quick enough into the basket. And the Carroll Chargers have been very successful in shutting down the interior game as Emily Martin got double teamed there, and Sierra Geiger wide open three, and that's 0 of 2 now that she misses another one. And a long pass, Haley Richardson wide open in her own front court, and she missed it. And Sierra Geiger with a rebound. Megan Reeder, she can't score, and back up and in. It's all for Ballers. And I think these nets, or the rims, have just been tightened a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. It looks like
where we have a substitution. Ashley Shepard coming in for number 20, Renee Ziegler for West Noble. But how about Haley Richardson being wide open and the Chargers getting a break?
Definitely a break. Chargers have to make sure they're getting back on transition baskets. You can't let the West Noble Chargers get those easy baskets.
And Lindsay Schaefer muscles away a rebound. And long to Sierra Geiger, and she lays it up and in, and a foul! And again, West Noble losing Sierra Geiger in the backcourt.
Carroll's being able to push it forward a lot in this game. It's going to completely over the West Noble defense. West Noble will have to change that in this game. Carroll's getting a lot of transition position.
And Mallory Hester and Tara Plummer check back in for the Carroll as the first one and the only one. So it's a 3-point play for Sierra Geiger, and she's got 7 in this one.
Alex Landros takes the ball down the floor, passes it off to number 10, Ashley Shepard, who passes it off down into the far corner. She'll pass it back up to Alex Landros. Looking to drive the basket, gets into the lane, can't put up a shot, well defended by Carroll, but number 54, Ashley Dancy, will make the jump shot.
And that play started and ended with Alex Landeros, who made several quick drives, and coming out of nowhere for a block, it's Maddie Basinski of West Noble, completely stuffing number 14, Emily Martin.
Yeah, Emily Martin was wide open there. Like you said, out of nowhere, the West Noble player came and just knocked that one right out of bounds.
All right, there's Mallory Hester. She's got the basketball. Gives it over to Tara Plummer, passing the ball around the court of the Chargers from Carroll. As it's Mallory Hester, drives in, nice little pick set, ports up a shot, air ball, and the rebound drops for Audrey Mallers, and she's got 4 in this contest.
Yeah, that shot was so bad it was good right there. Kind of went straight to Audrey Mallers right there to get that shot.
Almost like a pass,
Yeah,
just not really a pass. Here's number 30, Kelsey Peterson, and over to number 32, Cameron Hunter for West Noble. And on that,
number 14 has it over in the far corner. She will get it tipped out of bounds, so it'll stay with West Noble. We have a couple substitutions coming in. Emily Reynolds will come in for Audrey Mallers, and West Noble will also sub in the player.
and it looks like West Noble's going to get set to check in Brandy Beckel. She checks in for number 32, Cameron Hunter. Chargers lead by 14. But it sure hasn't felt like a 14-point lead. It's been a fight for most of the game.
Yeah, these baskets, a lot of them have come in transition. Not a lot of half-court offense. It doesn't seem like they're really making a lot of difference in mostly on transition.
Absolutely, as Tara Plummer whistled for a foul. And you have to think momentum-wise, neither team really has the momentum.
No, not really. I mean, with a 14-point lead, you would think that maybe Carroll does, but, you really don't see it when you're watching the game.
All right, over to Haley Richardson. Both teams kind of dictating the pace here. And there's a tough shot that just won't go for Ashley Dancy. Out of bounds, back to the Carroll Chargers it comes. With Tara Plummer set to throw in.
Mallory Hester will take it across the half-court line, but she's double-teamed up, but she'll beat off the double team, passes off to Tara Plummer, who's long two is no good. Sarah Geiger rebounds the ball, passes it back out to Mallory Hester, who passes over to Tara Plummer on the near wing, down into the corner to Sarah Geiger. She'll take it back out top and get it inside to Emily Reynolds, but Emily Reynolds will lose the ball. Almost has it, but that will be...
And she was trying to call timeout, but the referee wouldn't give it to her. And finally, the ball will go back to West Noble. As Alex Landeros, who had checked out, checks back in for Haley Richardson.
And so far, I'd say Alex Landeros is definitely a key player for West Noble Lady Chargers. So him being in the game could definitely help them.
All right, here's a little bit of full court pressure and getting by it and right into the lane and scoring is number 30, Kelsey Peterson for West Noble. That was a complete breakdown defensively.
Yeah, if you're going to have a full court press, you have to be able to move your feet. Mallory Hester did not do that right there.
And on the other side, we're going to foul. I believe it's going to be number 30 or number 54. Talking about number 30, Kelsey Peterson. She blows by Mallory Hester, and because of the man-on-man coverage that they were playing as well in the Carroll backcourt right there, she just had nobody ever rotate to stop her.
No help right there whatsoever. And so she was able to get straight to the basket. Way too easy.
And getting called for the personal foul was... I'm not sure.
I believe it was number 30 that got called for the personal foul, which would be Kelsey Peterson.
Be her first. It's Alex Landeros looking for someone to dish it off to. As Brandy Beckel for West Noble. She's in the far corner to Ashley Dancy, working her way inside. The shot won't get down, and it's back the other way for the Lady Chargers. With just under a second to go. No foul as Mallory Hester was looking for it, as the first quarter comes to an end with the Carroll Charger basketball team leading West Noble Lady Chargers by 13. Back in a moment with the start of the second quarter. This is Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And back to start the second half. Megan Reeder will take the inbounds pass, give it off to Lindsay Schaefer. The Chargers have Audrey Mallers, Megan Reeder, Mallory Hester, Emily Martin, and Lindsay Schaefer. And the West Noble Chargers are going to go with Alex Landeros. And there's Lindsay Schaefer knocking down a three. And going back to West Noble, Alex Landeros, Kelsey Peterson, Ashley Dancy, Haley Richardson, number 20, Renee Ziegler. So it's a 16-point advantage as Alex Landeros passes it back out, got penetration, but an errant pass forces them to reset. And a drive in, and the ball is stolen by Audrey Mallers. Up the court she goes, and is fouled by the hard-charging Kelsey Peterson.
She's good in the line to shoot it too.
And neither team really committing not many fouls in this game. You look at West Noble only with 4 and Carroll with 3. First one good, and Ashley Shepard will come in for Kelsey Peterson. And next shot all the way is no good. So 17-point lead for the Carroll Chargers as Alex Landeros has it up top, looking for somewhere to get it off to. Nice defense all the way around by the Carroll Chargers. Long pass to Shepard. And West Noble just distributing the ball, looking for an opening. Landeros for 3 is off the mark. And Mallory Hester with the rebound. Now over to Megan Reeder. Reeder driving in, lost it. And Mallory Hester has it back in. Megan Reeder gets it near midcourt, looking to reset. Bounce pass over to Emily Martin. It's Audrey Mallers. Nice little fake there. Drives in. Now it's stuck. Now passes it back out. Emily Martin driving in on Richardson. Now back out to Schaefer. And Schaefer a little short. And Haley Richardson with the rebound.
You know, it's such a huge lead for Carroll. You'd think that West Noble was playing great defense, but, you know, really that was a very good defensive set for West Noble right there.
As Haley Richardson steps out of bounds, and you're absolutely right. It really, the things for West Noble is they've not been able to take care of their own backcourt on fast break plays, and right now the Chargers have just been able to get better shots, but overall West Noble is playing great defense, but the Chargers have been able to get some second chance opportunities and some fast break opportunities.
Yeah, and that's where the points are definitely coming from. Not a lot coming from the half-court sets for Carroll right now.
As Megan Reeder looking to go to Emily Martin, who's open for 3, and boom, she buries that one.
There's some half-court offense right there that Carroll was lacking at the beginning. That pushes the lead to 20 for Carroll.
And nobody rotates over to guard, and because they've been playing a little bit of double team, Emily Martin just kind of squeezes through and gets open there.
Yeah, West Noble doing a lot of double teaming on lots of different players, and it's letting a lot of Carroll players get open, and that will, they need to be able to find those people and take advantage of it.
And Lindsay Schaefer is fouled and will be shooting 2. As Carroll gets set to substitute in mass. Go with Emily Reynolds, Sierra Geiger, Tara Plummer, and even West Noble are going to get set to check in some players as Lindsay Schaefer gets set to shoot 2. First one is good. West Noble going to substitute number 14, Maddie Wasitsky, and number 32, Camry Hunter.
Mallory Hester and Emily Martin will be against Carroll.
And the second shot is no good, and it looks like Tara Plummer is going to get set to check in for Lindsay Schaefer. Had that shot gone in, she would have. All right, here's Camry Hunter. And to Haley Richardson, who's trying to work on Lindsay Schaefer. That's a tough assignment, and Lindsay Schaefer commits the foul.
That was a good spin move there by number 50, Haley Richardson. And she got the foul there. It may not have gotten straight to the basket, but it did its purpose.
And that means Lindsay Schaefer's got a foul. Her first of the game, and Tara Plummer now will check in for Schaefer. First one good by Haley Richardson. And it is a 20-point game once again, 27-7. And it isn't so much the defense of the Chargers as it is that the offense for West Noble has just been horrendous.
Yeah, it really is. Even when they are able to get so much to the basket, they're just not able to put the shots up that go in. That's just a big problem for them right there.
Here's Sierra Geiger looking for someone to go. Long pass to Megan Reeder. Reeder drives in, forces up a shot, won't go. Plummer with a rebound, and we talked about the second chance opportunities. And Tara Plummer puts it in for Carroll.
Yeah, West Noble is not able to get a lot of rebounds. It's looking like having serious problems rebounding the ball on that defensive end.
And number 14, Maddie Basitsky steps on the line, and it's a turnover by West Noble.
And it's silly unforced turnovers like that are really hurting the West Noble Chargers. Stepping on the baseline, you really can't do that right there.
All right, so here's Megan Reeder. She'll get it into Geiger. Has a nice look, but a great pass, and it's partially blocked by Haley Richardson. But number 30, Mallers gets it back. Geiger drives in. Back out, Plummer for two. Little short. Rebound. Carroll, Reeder for three, and she's off the mark, and Carroll gets yet another offensive rebound.
Yeah, that's had to be about the third offensive rebound in that set right here alone, so definitely a benefit for Carroll getting his offensive rebounds.
Here's Geiger over to Reeder. Reeder now in the corner for Emily Reynolds, and she's off the mark, and Carroll with yet another rebound. And inside, stolen. Boy, you get 5 chances and then you turn the ball over.
Yeah, lazy pass right there, not anticipating the defense at all.
All right, here is Alex Landeros, and boy, was that a pretty shot over Megan Reeder. She had to give up some height to Reeder, but Landeros still puts it in. Sierra Geiger on the other side misses an open look, and it's back the other way. With Landeros leading the charge for West Noble. And Landeros inside to Richardson, working on Plummer, and Richardson can't get that one to go. Forced up a little one-handed hooker, and it doesn't drop. Over to Geiger. And Landeros fighting Geiger hard on defense that time. Megan Reeder has an open three, and that's short. And Landeros pulls away a rebound, and she's come out with some intensity as of late.
Yeah, she's really about the only West Noble player that really seems to be playing with a lot of intensity right now. Without her, I'm not really sure where exactly West Noble would be.
Absolutely. She drove into the lane and almost had the ball stolen, but able to get away a pass at the very end of it to keep the ball in West Noble's hands, and then falling to the floor. Number 14, Maddie Wasitsky, and the Chargers get it back with Sierra Geiger missing and yet another layup, and she has been off tonight.
She's missed quite a few layups, but she were to make those points a lot higher than they are right now.
And West Noble's going to put in some substitutions. And Alex Landeros is going to get a break as she was over there huffing and puffing right there.
Yeah, she looks absolutely exhausted. She's been running up and down the court like no other. See if the other West Noble players can match the intensity that she's brought tonight.
All right, so it's over number 32, Camry Hunter. Hunter into Ashley Dancy and back out. Here's the drive. Good defense so far. Now it's number 30, Kelsey Peterson. Inside to Maddie Basiski. Ashley Dancy forces up a shot, and that's not even close. And Carroll pulls away a rebound. There's Geiger. The Plummer, who puts up a shot, knocks it down, and it's back to a 21-point lead with 1:15 to go. All right, here's a shot from three. That's a little short. And Audrey Ballard gets the rebound. And it will stay with Carroll. So a minute and 7 away from halftime, and West Noble has had 0 offense tonight.
Yeah, pretty much 0 offense is definitely the way to describe it. Only 10 points in the first half. And another shot made by Carroll. That'll be another 2 points for Tara Plummer.
And she now has 7 in tonight's contest. And again, West Noble, who hasn't played terrible defense tonight, leaves Tara Plummer open that time. And she makes them pay, and that time, I don't know what happened. Number 14, Maddie Basinski, was driving, and then she tried to pass it to number 20, Kelsey Hunter, right through her legs.
Yeah, West Noble pretty much just killing themselves right now on the offensive end. Not playing terrible defense like we've been saying, but they're just offensive right now.
Maddie Basinski whistled for a foul as she knocks over Mallory Heskey. That's the team's 16th foul.
Yeah, not a lot of fouls in the first half by either team at all. Only 4 for Carroll, 6 for West Noble.
All right, and here's Sierra Geiger for 3, and she is now 0 for 3 from that area as Haley Richardson pulls away a rebound. And now number 30, Kelsey Peterson driving in, Dancy. Over to number 20, Renee Ziegler. Now Richardson. And putting up a 3 that just won't go is Brandy Beckold. And now with 2.6 seconds, we have a jump ball, and it will go to Carroll.
So Carroll will have just under 3 seconds to try to get a shot at the end of the half here.
And over to Geiger, and she gets up the half-court shot, and it's off the backboard, and no good. Well, Charger fans, it's been an interesting first half, if you can call it that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a blowout already right here.
Absolutely. But we'll be back with your second half stats and your wrap-up in just a moment. For Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler, this is CSBN, the World Wide Leader in Charger Sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Hello and welcome, Charger fans, to the halftime report brought to you by CSBN. CSBN, the World Wide Leader in Charger sports. Austin Fox alongside Ashley Stickler. And Ashley, I've had the first half drubbing that Carroll put on West Noble.
Yeah, for West Noble fans, that could have been a little bit painful right there. Honestly, it's a little bit painful to watch for us. 23-point lead for Carroll right now. And honestly, though, Carroll isn't playing amazingly well, but they're getting a lot of fast breaks, a lot of second chance opportunities. And West Noble is just throwing the ball away left and right on offense.
Absolutely, and you talk about West Noble, they don't have a shot down in low right now, and that's where they've been trying to work the ball all night, and A, they have to change their strategy, or B, they're going to have to figure out some way to work it inside, or they're going to have to muscle up and play more competitively. Have to hand it to Alex Landerross, the 5'5" junior, who's number 24, and you know, West Noble only has 10 points, but that doesn't really show the full extent of her effort on the court tonight.
Yeah, definitely. You have to hand it to her right there. She's tried her best, but it's a team sport, and she's going to need a little bit more support with the game again.
Absolutely, and you talk about West Noble, they struggle from outside. They just haven't put anything from outside, and all their points have come from inside the paint. And what's hurt them is that they've been having to force up some shots, and even on the outside, they've never had the distance. And so right now, West Noble, they just have a huge uphill battle to climb. And right now, Carroll has been putting forth a C effort. It feels like they've been getting open. but it hasn't been really because of them. It's because West Noble has either lost them on the fast break set, maybe they lose them in the half-court set a little bit, they get some open looks, but even Carroll's been struggling today completely, and going back to one specific incident in which the Chargers got 4 offensive rebounds, and they ended up turning the ball over. So not a great game for Carroll either way, and we'll see what Coach Kreider has to say to them. But that is your first half report. We'll be back with the start of the second half in just a moment. This is CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
And we're just about ready to start the second half. Charger fans, Austin Fox alongside Ashley Stickler. And West Noble will be going with number 24, Alex Landeros, number 20, Renee Ziegler, number 50, Haley Richardson, number 54, Ashley Dancy, and number 30, Kelsey Peterson. Chargers have Schaefer, Reeder, Hester, Plummer, and Geiger. Inside, Ashley Dancy working it to Alex Landeros. Drives in, puts up a shot, won't go, but draws the foul. And will go to the line to shoot 2.
And that foul will be on number 22, Megan Reeder. That'll be her first foul.
And Megan Reeder, who has put in a 3 tonight, has missed several shots as Landeros no good on the first. Some ball bounces all the way over into the cheerleader section.
Yeah, West Noble will definitely need to make their free throws. It's the only points that they're not being completely guarded on and not converting on the first one there first, but they will get the second one, so that'll bring their point total up to 11.
All right, so again, Geiger forcing up a shot, won't go. A nice job not picking up the foul, the West Noble defender.
Yeah, Sierra Geiger definitely forced that shot right there. There was no
And Renee Ziegler knocks down of 3s, so all of a sudden, West Noble are on a little bit of a 4-point run here.
Yeah, Carroll definitely can't get too comfortable with their lead. They need to keep fighting, keep going at full speed right now, not let West Noble get back into it.
All right, here's Plummer over to Reeder. And Plummer for 3 is a little too long, and Haley Richardson picks up the rebound, and here comes Alex Landeros leading the charge. Stopping, putting up a shot, it won't go, and Lindsay Schaefer travels.
Yeah, I think her own teammates got in her way a little bit there, and there's about 3 Carroll Lady Chargers right around her, and kind of threw her off a little bit, it looked like.
Yeah, she was coming down, just totally off balance, and whether that was she never had didn't jump on balance, or just coming down off balance, or if it was her teammates.
It's like she jumped up, was off balance, and couldn't catch her footing because everyone was right there around her.
And on the inbounds pass, Alex Landeros mishandled it, but number 30, Kelsey Peterson, was there. She's only a freshman, but she drove into the lane and then was fouled. And Kelsey Peterson hasn't done too bad at all, and now we've got a timeout for Carroll. 30-second timeout.
Yeah, I can't imagine the Carroll coach is too happy with the start to the second half right here by Carroll. And West Noble go on this little run, and they've had a couple more free throws coming up here.
Absolutely, and the thing is you're watching Kelsey Peterson drive into the lane. West Noble has not done very well shooting the ball when guarded. All you got to do is step into her way, maybe draw a charge, or make her think about what she's doing a little more, and maybe you get a travel, maybe you get a bad pass, or you get a forced shot. But just letting somebody drive into the lane and then coming over there late and fouling, if you're going to foul, make sure she doesn't get a chance to put off the shot like she did.
Definitely. Carroll just needs to be able to move their feet and play with a little bit more energy than they've come out here in the second half.
As the first shot for Peterson drops through, and it's a 33-15 game. And right now, West Noble on a 5-point run. Make that 6 as Peterson knocks them both down. And West Noble's come out with a little more intensity here in the second half. As Megan Reeder working it long to Geiger, who's open for 3, and she's a little short of her own rebound. She forces up a shot, won't go, out of bounds, staying with Carroll. Alex Landeros was fighting Tara Plummer there. as Megan Reeder throwing it to Schaefer. Schaefer driving in, blocked for the foul.
Strong move to the basket there by Lindsay Schaefer. Just went straight at the defense, no veering there.
And yes, and Haley Richardson now has 3 personal fouls. That means number 14, Maddie Pasinski, will come in to the game for Haley Richardson. And West Noble's giving up a lot when Haley Richardson leaves the floor, as Carroll stops a little bit of the bleeding by finally getting a point to drop in.
Yeah, they definitely need to make some free throws to just get a couple more points on the board, break up the streak of West Noble a little bit.
34-16, and it's second one no good, and Tara Plummer fights for the second one. So now the Chargers playing with a little more intensity, picking up some rebounds. Plummer for 3, little long, but right to Mallory Hester, and she lost it. It's over to Schaefer now, over to Geiger. Geiger spinning, now passing it out. Megan Reeder for 3, and she's short. And Carroll with yet another rebound.
And there those offensive rebounds again. They need to start converting on a few of these, though. They're not really pretty much useless, so see if they can actually get something out of their half court.
As Mallory Hester for 3, that one is a little too hard, and she gets another rebound. And there's Sierra Geiger for 3, and that one's no good. And finally, West Noble picks up the rebound. And again, we have multiple rebounds, but nothing comes of it for West Noble.
Carroll's taking a lot of threes right now and not trying to get to the basket, drive, pass the ball around a little bit. Threes aren't working for him right now. Maybe try something different.
And all of a sudden, the Carroll Chargers looking at their 13th foul. Tara Plummer picking up her 3rd foul as well. She was huge on getting several of those rebounds, and she's not been sent to check out as Geiger fighting. And a block as Kelsey Peterson was driving into the lane, and then on the far side, almost a turnover. And now we got a foul. Ooh, Kelsey Peterson is down on the floor, and she's hurt. She ran in. She was trying to steal from Lindsay Schaefer, and she just kind of ran into her elbow as Schaefer was passing it. And she's up now, but she fell hard, and she fell hard when she was blocked. So that's 2 hard fouls on the same possession.
And they're actually going to give that foul to number 30.
Kelsey Peterson. Yeah, she ran right into Schaefer as the crowd clapping as she gets back up. But she ran right into Schaefer. No doubt that was a foul, but that is just a huge size advantage. Kelsey Peterson.
Yeah, I can't imagine that felt too good.
She just fell hard, and there's a player for West Noble that's been able to drive into the lane now that's going to have to go take his seat. So West Noble taking another big hit as Tara Plummer gets a shot to rattle home, and they lead by 20. And number 10, Ashley Shepard, checked in for Kelsey Peterson. And here's Alex Landeros for 3, and she's a little long. And here's Geiger now, down the court. Passes over to Reeder. Reeder for 3. She's short. And Reeder has really struggled from beyond the arc, and they're going to call Tara Plummer for traveling, as the Chargers going to substitute in mass here. Audrey Mallers, Emily Martin, Emily Reynolds, and number 10, Amy Porter, all check into the game. And that leaves Sierra Geiger as the lone remaining varsity starter on the court.
Yeah, and with a 20-point lead, the coaches can afford to do that. They just need to make sure to keep up the intensity.
And there's a 3 from Alex Landeros. And she's got 6 in tonight's contest.
In the first 4 minutes of the second half, West Noble has scored almost as much as they scored the entire first half. So Carroll definitely needs to be careful to watch their lead a little bit.
In 4 minutes, they've scored 9 points, and you're absolutely right as well. A bucket by Amy Porter driving into the lane.
Yeah, she went right over Alex Landeros, kind of bent down there, and she went right over her.
And Landeros driving in, forcing up a shot. It's a little short, but she's definitely playing with some intensity here now as Geiger has it. Now Geiger driving in, and she gets shoved off by Ashley Dancy, and Dancy will pick up her second personal foul in the game, the third team foul for West Noble, as Haley Richardson and 32, Camry Hunter, check in. As getting set to throw it in is Amy Porter. She'll get it over to Geiger, and how do you leave her wide open for three? And there's a rebound by Renee Ziegler.
Carroll's getting a lot of wide open shots there, not making any of them right now.
Haley Richardson, errant pass stolen by Amy Porter. And Amy loses control of it. Going back to West Noble. Boy, I tell you what, that was a good possession gone bad. Talk about West Noble getting the ball, turning it over, and then a chance for a fast break and then blowing it.
Yeah. And Carroll's been doing that a lot on the offensive end. Just they're getting their opportunities, wide open shots, and they're just blowing it. I'd say that's a word to describe it right there.
And how about the move by number 14, Maddie Basinski, throws up an air ball, and then she and Haley Richardson take the rebound away from each other, giving it to Carroll, and then on the other side, we got a whistle and a foul on Maddie Basinski, her second.
Yeah, kind of a silly foul right there, way outside the three-point line. Not something you want to do for West Noble.
And, Carroll isn't going to beat themselves. I mean, this is an experienced team coached by Coach Grotter. She played on a St. Francis women's basketball team as Amy Porter, no good from three, but Emily Reynolds with the rebound. Even though Carroll's not shooting well, it doesn't mean they're going to start making stupid plays offensively and defensively.
Yeah.
Well, there's Maddie Basinski inside, working on Emily Martin and picking up the bucket. So it's a 17-point game, and one quarter, West Noble has been able to do what they did in one half.
Yeah, actually do more than they did in one half. They now have 11 points in the half, and Carroll only has, about 5 right now?
Yes, they only have 5 points in this quarter, as Sierra Geiger is fouled, and but we're also seeing more fouls in this quarter as well.
It really has. So Carroll might get to that 1-and-1, shoot a few more free throws here in a couple minutes or so. So that could play a role in getting Carroll a few more points here.
Number 14, Emily Martin, will take a seat. 17-point game with 2:17 to go. Mallory Hester checked back in for her. That is Hester. Looking over, spinning Audrey Mallers. As it's Sierra Geiger driving the baseline. And a foul again, and that will mean she'll shoot 2, and it's the 6th team foul on West Noble. And they're stopping Carroll from scoring, but they haven't stopped the fouls.
Yeah, and I'd say Carroll probably needs to try to go to the basket a little bit more than they have. They've been shooting a lot of threes, going to the basket, at least getting fouled doing that would probably help them at this point. Sierra Geiger misses the first free throw there.
And coming back in, Kelsey Peterson. Remember, she went down with an injury, and she's coming back in for Haley Richardson. So the trainer got her all checked out. She appears ready to go. And we'll see whether or not the rest of her play today is affected at all or not.
Yeah, she looked like she was kind of stretching out, kind of bending her ankle around and stuff, so we'll see if she's 100%.
And just to give you an example of how much Sierra Geiger struggled, she missed both free throws.
Yeah, you don't usually see that from her. She's usually spot on from the free throw line.
And how about Audrey Mallers fighting off Ashley Nancy for the rebound? As Mallory Hester breaks the ball up the court. Geiger with only 7 points. It hasn't been her night. As a shot forced up, Geiger with a rebound, and she puts that one up and in. And now she's got 9 in this game. And in normal games, she would already be in double figures. In this one, she's struggled.
Yeah, and that's really showing. With Carroll having 40 points right here and leading by so much, and a lot of it not Sierra Geiger tonight. She's lucky that her teammates have picked up the slack for her.
And here's Camry Hunter. And stolen. And how about the effort from Emily Reynolds to keep the ball from going out of bounds into a turnover?
Yeah, she definitely hustled there. It's always good to see those players hustle.
Now here's Reynolds inside, ball tip, fight for it, jump ball will go to Carroll. As number 12, Brandy Bechtold to check in, and number 20, Renee Ziegler to check out. With 52 seconds left in quarter number 3. As here's Geiger, drives, shoots, a little long, and the rebound is back to West Noble, and a foul. And we'll see who the foul goes to. It looks like number 10, Amy Porter. And so going into the final quarter, the Carroll Chargers hoping to get enough points that they can just ride cruise control to the finish. And now they're going to say Audrey Mallor stepped out of bounds.
Yeah, not rebounding there very effectively, and the foul back in the backcourt by Carroll, kind of a silly one. No need to foul right there, and kind of questionable.
Ooh, Alex Landeris looked like she might have double dribbled, but no call, and it's stolen by Sierra Geiger. Geiger, oh, what a nice little fake, and she drives in, and she misses the layup on a whistle, and it's going to go back to West Noble.
Yeah, that's a shame right there for Sierra Geiger, but that was a great move to get to the basket, and she just missed the layup right there.
And 20 seconds now left, and that's about all you can say about it. Great move, just missed the shot. As here's Alex Landeros, and she scores, driving into the lane, and it's 40-23 now. With 6 seconds left, Geiger's got to get the ball across half court. Now we're going to whistle, double dribble.
Carroll's starting to hurt themselves a little bit on offense now too, just like West Noble. And West Noble's actually played a pretty good offensive half. Carroll's really struggling right now.
And I don't know if it's just Carroll's tired. I don't know if they just don't care. If they're, really the game's over. As Camry Hunter is fouled as the quarter comes to an end, so she'll get to shoot 2 free throws. We'll tell you how she does coming back to start the fourth. But it's a 40-23 game with 8 minutes left. This is Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
We're back to start the second half. Camry Hunter was 1 of 3 on the free throws, meaning it's a 16-point game with 8 minutes left. The Carroll goes with Geiger, Schaefer, Plummer, Reeder, and Emily Martin. West Noble with Landeros, number 12, Brandy Bechtold, number 54, Ashley Dancy, number 30, Kelsey Peterson. And we've got a timeout as they also have number 14, Maddie Basinski in. And looks like it's just a 30-second timeout.
Maddie Basinski was a little bit lucky not to get called for a foul there. She was kind of trying to get out of that double team in the corner. She was throwing elbows around left and right at the Carroll players. So timeout called by West Noble, so no harm, no foul.
And absolutely. Well, again, the score 40-24. Coming out of the timeout, West Noble still has a fighting chance in this one.
Yeah, Carroll shoots as bad as they did in the third quarter there. West Noble definitely has a shot. They scored 14 points there in the third quarter. They're only down by 16 right now, so definitely possible.
Absolutely. And I don't know if it's tiredness. I don't know if they just don't care, if they're underestimating West Noble. I'm not sure. But they are... there's a block from behind on Sierra Geiger, blocking Kelsey Peterson, long to Megan Reeder, and she missed a wide open layup, and it's Landeros pulling it down in a hurry off the fast break, runs right into Sierra Geiger, and Geiger's going to get drilled with the personal foul.
That will put Carroll at 7 fouls, so West Noble will shoot for 1-1 here. That could also play a factor in getting West Noble back into the game, the fact that they're already in a 1-1 situation.
As Kelsey Peterson will go get a word from assistant coach Jeff Burns. First one is good for Alex Landeros, and West Noble needed that one.
Yeah, definitely.
If they are going to stay in this game, they need every point they can get. And the second one all the way. Knocks them both down, and Alex Landeros is 10 points in this game. And you know what the funny thing is she's wearing number 24, just like Sierra Geiger is. And coming in, nobody thought Alex Landeros would score more points at this point in the game than Sierra Geiger, but Sierra Geiger only has 9.
Yeah, she's definitely struggling, and I'm sure she even feels the frustration there, but her shots are just not falling. Really no one on Carroll's shots are falling right now.
And how about Kelsey Peterson. I keep on calling her Emily Martin, but it's Kelsey Peterson for West Noble, driving in, drawing yet another foul. And now number 20, Renee Ziegler, to check in alongside Mallory Hester.
This is where West Noble Carroll really needs to be careful, because West Noble is making free throw to this.
And you talk about Kelsey Peterson. She's made 2 of her previous, but she missed that one, and Carroll gets fortunate there because she had made her previous 2. All right, here's Emily Martin over to Tara Plover, back to Megan Reeder. And now Carroll has most of their starters back on the floor as Geiger for 3, and she knocks that one down. And
not time for that one.
Boy, she had missed every previous 3 before that one. She was 0 for 5. And then she knocks one down early in the 4th quarter to push the lead to 17.
Maybe that'll give her a little bit of confidence, too, to move forward and make a few more shots in this game.
And how about the heads-up play on the other end by Mallory Hester, knocking the ball away from Kelsey Peterson. Plover, nice little fake, drives in, can't score. Geiger with a rebound, and scores! No foul, and it's back up to 19, and just like that. Well, I don't know if they, yeah, there we go. The points weren't coming on the big scoreboard there. There was no whistle. Didn't know if there was a foul or what, but finally the 2 points come on, and all of a sudden the ball tipped out of bounds. West Noble gets it back, but talking about a huge run all of a sudden.
Yeah, the one missed free throw by West Noble really kind of gave Carroll a second chance, got them off the hook there, and they took advantage of it. And a game that could have gone to it from a 12-point game is now a 19-point game. So a huge swing.
As Kelsey Peterson has another 2 in this game. Score 45-28. Mallory Hester with the basketball. And Amy Porter is in. And talk about Kelsey Peterson now has 6. Long pass, Reeder for 3. She struggled but missed that one. Boy, that one was in and out. Got about as close as you could to making it without actually making it.
Yes, definitely.
Alex Landeros driving in a little hard. She had Camry Hunter wide open, but chose to go herself and could knock it down. Mallory Hester now being guarded by the ever energetic. Here's Amy Porter for 3. Alex Landeros was guarding Mallory Hester. Rebound going off of Camry Hunter to Carroll. And 1. No, they're going to not count the basket by Megan Reeder, and she will go to the line. Oh, actually, they are going to call the basket and a foul, so chance for a 3-point play as Alex Landeros gets charged with her first personal foul.
It's impressive that Alex Landeros has gone the whole game and not had any foul trouble from all, has played as hard as she has.
Absolutely, she has been up, and now you have Kelsey Peterson going back to the locker room. So that is interesting right there for West Noble. Kelsey Peterson, who has been so effective in driving into the lane.
Definitely a big loss for West Noble there.
Camry Hunter forces up a shot. It's just a little short, and Sierra Geiger back down the way and lost it out of bounds, but Carroll will keep it. And it's a 20-point game with 4:43 to go, and this one seems like it's just out of reach.
Yeah, at this point of time, Carroll's actually come back and played pretty good in this quarter so far, and kind of made it very difficult for West Noble. And it's only 4.5 minutes to go. I don't quite see it happening, but...
And a 3 by Megan Reeder, and she had only made 1 3 all game, and then she comes back and now has 6 points in a row, gets a three-point play, and then he has a three-pointer drop.
Yeah, Carroll making the baskets when it's counting here down the stretch.
Well, West Noble showed a lot of fight in the third, but they couldn't quite finish the deal as Haley Richardson inside gets the little hook shot to go in, and it's a 51-30 game. It's Geiger over the reader to Amy Porter, who drives in, has it bounced off of number 10, Ashley Shepard, and Ashley Dancy and Audrey Mallers. Ashley Dancy checks in for West Noble, and Audrey Mallers checks in for Carroll. Thought I should provide some clarification on that. Megan Reeder now has it. Over to Geiger. Geiger for three. And off again. 1 for 7 from beyond the arc from Sierra Geiger. Certainly not the game that she would have liked. She has 14 in tonight's contest, however. Nice little pass from Haley Richardson to number 54, Ashley Dancy, and she makes good on it, and it's a 19-point game. And Geiger can't quite haul in a long pass. It's 51-32.
Yeah, and Sierra Geiger has definitely struggled in this game, but still has 14 points. She seems to be one of those players who, even when she's struggling, can manage to at least put something on the board.
And definitely, as Alex Landeros driving in, and how about that one staying down? That was bouncing off the front of the rim. Looked like it was going to be no good. And then Sierra Geiger coming right back down on the other side, scoring and a foul.
She went straight to the basket there. No hesitation whatsoever. And West Noble doesn't have any answer for her right there.
And absolutely. That was like trying to stop a train right there. She just went straight to the basket in a hurry. And I'm pretty sure West Noble wants to know the truck that hit him on that because that was so quick. I don't even know if they could have blinked. And we've got a full timeout, so we'll be back in a moment. This is Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler, and Carroll leads 54-34 on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
Well, it's always a special career at a high school when you can score 1,000 points, and Sierra Geiger just did it by knocking down the free throw, and she has been awarded a game ball.
Yeah, very, very special right there. 4 years definitely have paid off.
Congratulations to Sierra Geiger, and I'm sure this will be a special night for her, even though she has struggled to score all night long. Now here's a drive by Camry Hunter, and she scores! Nice little move by Camry Hunter. And it's an 18-point game.
Amy Pointer has it over in the quarter, and she'll pass it out to Emily Reynolds, who'll take the shot, and that is just a little bit too hard. Rebound by West Noble, and Alex Landeros will take it up the court.
As Alex Landeros, long pass, and a 2 off the mark for number 20, Renee Ziegler. And back up the court, Megan Reeder and Carroll will call a timeout.
Interesting time to call a timeout right there as Megan Reeder is going off on a fast break.
Absolutely, and I don't know if Cassie Crowder, the coach for Carroll, just wanted to slow it up a little bit. Maybe.
She did. Megan Reeder was going up against 2 West Noble players right there, so maybe Coach Crowder didn't quite like what she saw and called a timeout to stop that right there. So Carroll with a new play and half court right now.
Now that leaves Carroll with 2 timeouts with 2:34 to go. West Noble has 3. As Carroll will go, Sierra Geiger will sit down. What a tough night for Sierra Geiger. Those 17 points were earned probably way harder than anybody will ever know. Missing so many shots, having to fight through so much tonight. And sometimes when you're just missing shots and nothing's going right, it's so hard to keep fighting. And she has had to fight all night tonight.
Definitely the mark of a good player when you've struggled as much as Sierra Geiger has this night and still have 17 points.
Absolutely, as there's a 3 that won't go, and the ball tipped out of bounds. But you want to go back to really Carroll's stout, leading by 14. West Noble's on a little bit of a run early in the fourth quarter. She hits a 3, and that really shows the mark of leadership and really shows the mark of a star player when it's on the line You have to make a three to maybe change the momentum. West Noble's got it. She knocks down a three-pointer, and that kind of changes things as Kelsey Peterson fouled down on the other end. She did come back into the game, by the way. And but that just kind of shows you the mark of a true leader right there, and a player who can really step up and play when the pressure's on the line, like Sierra Geiger has.
She's definitely, despite the struggles, she's remained the leader of this team. Pretty unquestioned right there.
Kelsey Peterson knocks home the first as number 10, Ashley Shepard, at number 12, Brandy Bechtel comes in. And Sierra Geiger, you want to talk about how huge that three was. She had missed all previous 5. And she's only 1 for 7 from beyond the arc. As the second one no good. Haley Richardson with a rebound. Lauren Velasco coming in off the bench has it. So this night, Sierra Geiger will forever be remembered as an 1,000-point scorer. As we get a foul on the other end. And right now, Carroll's going really with all backup players. Amy Pointer is in, number 32. Marissa Hill, number 40, Lauren Velasco, number 20, Emily Reynolds, and number 44, Kelsey Roden. First one good. It's a 55-37 game. Alex Landeross has sat down as well with a minute 58. Whether or not she comes back in is yet to be seen. As the second one also good, so it's a 19-point game. And there's a three. Good. For number 12, Brandy Bechtold. The senior knocks it down. And here's Emily Reynolds with a 2. Right back, and it's a 20-point game. Emily Reynolds has her first 2 in tonight's contest. And it's tipped in the air by Marissa Hill, and Emily Reynolds with a steal, and then a nice pass. Well, actually, a bad pass saved by Amy Pointer, and then a quick pass over to Marissa Hill, and she can't put it in.
Yes, everyone getting in on the party tonight, the scoring here. Only a couple players haven't scored, and they just came into the game. So.
Right. That's number 40, Lauren Velasco, and number 44, Kelsey Roden, who have not scored. Haley Richardson blocked. Uh-oh, got to watch out. Kelsey Roden and Lauren Velasco almost took a rebound away from each other there and gave it back to West Noble.
Yeah. And, it's been definitely a team game with everyone contributing, and it's always good to see everyone play a part. That you know that even when your leading scorer, team leader, is struggling a little bit, that the rest of the team can still pick up.
Well, Amy Pointer seems the heir apparent once Sierra Geiger is gone. She's on the floor right now and has shown a little bit of the same intensity that we normally see from somebody like Sierra Geiger, and showing off a little bit of some spin moves too. So it'd be interesting to watch her next year for all you Charger fans. With 21 seconds left. And Amy Pointer might just be dribbling this one out. We're down to 10 seconds left. With Emily Reynolds to Amy Pointer. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Game over. It's a 58-48 victory, an 18-point win. It came a lot harder than anybody would have ever imagined.
Yeah, they definitely had to fight for it, and no basket was really too easy. And they went through some times where shots would just not fall the entire game, but hung in there, and good to see that fight.
And absolutely, and they get it done. They went 58-40. Back in a moment with the post-game show. This is Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler for CSBN. The Carroll Lady Chargers take it to the West Noble Lady Chargers by a score of 58-40. Back in a moment.
You're listening to CSBN, the Carroll Sports Broadcasting Network, the worldwide leader in Charger sports.
All right, we're back with the post-game show. Austin Fox alongside Ashley Stickler for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger sports. And, boy, we never thought after the first half that this game would get even close to being exciting. But West Noble came out with an intensity and went on a 6-0 run.
Yeah, West Noble came out with intensity, and Carroll came out with absolutely no intensity in the second half. And that allowed West Nova to get back into it, but Carroll just a little bit too much for them moving into the fourth quarter, and they finally started making a few shots. Sierra Geiger got the 17 points when she was struggling the entire game, and Carroll was able to come through.
Absolutely. Of course, Sierra Geiger, the big storyline, 1,000 points for her. But that does it here for CSBN, the Wood Weather Charger Sports, Austin Fox alongside Ashley Stickler. That does it for us. We hope that if you have enjoyed tonight's broadcast, check out all the other broadcasts if you ever missed a game. And we hope that you will enjoy those as well. So saying so long from the main competition arena, the Carroll Chargers win over the West Noble Chargers by a score of 58-40. And that about wraps it up. Saying so long, it's been Austin Fox and Ashley Stickler for CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger Sports.
You've been listening to Charger Basketball on CSBN, the worldwide leader in Charger Sports.